Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is 9:30 in the east, 6:30 in the west. My name is Raynick, and I have a couple of unclothed Diablo 3 characters. Welcome to Clan Silverwind on an unexpected Wednesday evening. Or Wednesday. See? Tuesday. Unexpected Tuesday. I've already messed it up. I've already thrown myself off a little bit. I don't normally go live on Tuesdays. I'm usually taking in Kajari's Curious Crafts stream. Her stream runs 7 to 9. I usually have a pretty early morning on Wednesdays, but I'm feeling pretty awake. I'm feeling pretty good, and my wife Layrenna wanted to play a little Diablo, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, tonight we don't have a means to get her on the voice chat. We forgot the way that headsets were set up. We need to get that set up just a little bit better. Hopefully by Friday we'll have that good to go so that she can pop onto voice for what I hope is and I know Friday's not a normal day for me either. It looks like our Warcraft guild may not be able to do their normal raid on Friday. A lot of people have personal commitments this week, so that'll probably be another bonus stream. So thank you for hopping in with me tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get started fresh. As you can see, we're playing a barbarian and a wizard, so we're starting day 1, minute 1. So Layrenna is on the voice. She'll be able to hear us. She's in the Twitch chat, so she'll be able to respond there. Unfortunately for tonight, that's the best we can do. We're going to go ahead and do adventure mode, clean level 1s. We're just going to go in there, probably pop some bounties, probably maybe eventually do some rifts, but we need to at least get a few levels from the jump. We're going to start it hard, just ease it in a little bit, and then we'll see where we go from there. Probably not a long stream tonight. Probably let's go ahead and kick it off. Probably a short one, maybe just an hour and a half or so. But wanted to make the most of the time. So, all right. So this is season 15. We haven't made any seasonal characters for Diablo 3 this particular season. So we're going to get started here. I think we're going to go ahead and do some bounties. Well, you know what? I actually don't think we're going to do bounties. I think we're doing... Let's do riffs from the jump, right? Let's do nice, simple riffs from the jump. I like it. What do you think? Let's do some riffs. Level 1. Level 1 riffs. We got no gear. We got no abilities. We got no nothing. Let's party. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Let's see if I remember how to play this. Alright, so magic missile and then shoot the wand. Alright, let's hop in. Let's get at it. We're off. So yeah, this normally isn't a normal evening for me. I may, if this ends up not being an issue, I may make, Tuesday later, shorter streams. I may make that a little more regular. I won't stream before 9 Eastern on a Tuesday unless Kajari's not streaming that week for some reason. I love what she's doing at Curious Crafts. I very much enjoy watching that show. That's where I want to be. I don't want to be distracted. I want to be participating on that channel. So, well, once that's over, then we got some time, and we can go ahead and do some of what we're looking at. So, but we may make that a more common occurrence. I'm still feeling out my schedule. Still trying to feel out the weekly, what makes sense. Right now, I only have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday on the list, on the official list. There's going to be weekends that I'm just free, And if I'm free and if I'm playing anyway, I'm probably going to stream, because why not? Like I've said from day one, this is something that I do for fun. I'm going to keep to a schedule. The times that I say I'm going to be on, but I may be on extra. It's not necessarily moving around. I'm always going to be on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, unless some family obligations dictate otherwise, because that's just how that goes. Family first, you know? So if that dictates otherwise, you know, I won't be on that week. Let's take a look. We got a few items here. Let's put some pants on. Come on, lady. Put your cloth bra on. Here we go. Let's get some gear on. There we go. So yeah, so if family dictates, then, you know, obviously we will be dealing with that instead. All right, we got Magic Missile and Shock Pulse. I think I'm going to keep Magic Missile for now. And then Ray of Frost, that's all I've got on the right click. So that's cool. Whoops. There we go. All right. Let's head up here, up on the top, up toward the northeast. Looks like the next area of the dungeon. So probably, you know, I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow because I'll be in the office tomorrow, but at least not tomorrow morning. But hopefully by Friday, the Layrenna will have a Twitter that everybody can follow and a channel all set up. You know, she has Layrenna as her Twitch channel. So once we get her streaming there, that's where it'll be. She's going to be predominantly a crafter. She's got some really cool steampunk projects that she wants to share with everybody. So we're hopefully within, you know, a week or two of getting that going. We still have a house to set up. We still have to kind of just get things in place where they need to be. So once that happens, you know, you'll have her to look forward to. And we definitely want to do some co-op stuff. I mentioned Stardew Valley. There's other games that are out there that we want to do. Just because we like having fun playing games, you know? So that's what it's all about. All right, let's head up here. You know, just let me know if you need me to slow down or you need a second to look at skills or not skills, gear. Well, yeah, skills, gear, anything. Just tell me, hold on a second, or just look. She says she's good right now. She's doing she's doing a good number of the chat inside game, so I'll try to kind of relay that a little bit. I'm not expecting her to pop in and out. She has the Twitch chat available on a side panel, so she's able to see it. So if anybody wants to feel like popping in, saying hey, you know, so she's engaged in the chat today, so very happy to have her kind of along for the ride today. I say along for the ride, but she's the tank here. She's the one who's getting punched in the face. I'm kind of along for the ride. We got a conduit pylon up here, so once we pop this, everything's gonna lightning bolt everywhere, so we got to be ready to run. There we go. All right, let's go. Kill, kill, kill. Treasure goblin. Basically just run past stuff and it's gonna die instantly. So let's head to the open area. It's the shortest duration pylon, I believe. Let's go through the portal here to Rift 2. I know I'm running ahead a bit, but I'm just trying to get as many of them dead before the pylon pops as I can. There we go. Alright, pylon's down. That's pretty good. Got about half of it, half the rift so far. Not too bad. Sitting level 5. That's good. I'm sure that the next one we can probably bump up the difficulty a little bit. It wouldn't be too big a deal. And the only reason we do that is just to get XP faster. You know, it's not an empty, no reason challenge. You know, we can definitely get the XP quicker, and that's sort of you know, in the adventure mode, it's not like we're experiencing the story for the first time. You know, it's let's level up and let's get to greater rifts and let's go make that happen. So I mentioned a lot about Kajari's Curious Crafts. They had part 8 of their Shade Merc stream tonight. This big mushroom village, very impressive. I mean, it's really cool how many little pieces are there, how much work she's put into that. Her and Drake both, a producer out there, they got a really cool thing working there. Definitely pop in on Friday. They're going to be doing some other things on Friday, but definitely go check it out. I got a yellow here. I'm not sure where you're at. I actually see exactly where you're at. We need to like fight this yellow thing because it's really mean and it's punching me in the face very hard. Yeah, that thing right there. This thing. This big mean thing. Yeah, let's kill that. In its face where its face lives. So, and they are 1 sub away from their October goal. So, you know, if you have a chance on Friday or next Tuesday, go check it out. And go see. All right, there we go. Thank you. They were murder facing me. Alright, let's drop some updates, upgrades, get some good boots, some of them good boots. So I have a reputation with Diablo to basically get a character up to max within a season and then effectively just stop playing. You know, about 100 Paragon in, and then I just stop. So try to break that a little bit, maybe play it a little more. For those who watch my other streams, Delthanor is frequent in the stream. This is one of the games we play together. I am stuck. Get out. So if we carry this a little further, I'm sure he'll be around. But tonight it's just my lady and I. I'd love to work out some kind of thing where I just maybe have her on a seat next to me. That's actually probably what I should have done, was have her set up on a chair next to me, so that could just both pick up on the microphone at the same time. But I guess I didn't really think that through. It's all right. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll try that tomorrow night. Because I will. Again, assuming no kid issues, I'll be on at 8 Eastern tomorrow, so maybe we'll do that. I don't know if she's up for it. All right. Oh, got another yeller. Got another yeller. I'm gonna try to drag it toward you because I think you're looking at gear, which is totally fine. Go. I just yelled at you about a yellow, and I'm sitting here attacking the minion. Yelled. Hardly yelled. It's just like a colloquial term for trying to get your attention. For some reason, it always translates to yelled, even though that's... no, Rylan, no set piece have dropped yet. I did see that message earlier. No, nothing has dropped yet. We got a little time. Got a little bit. Probably not tonight. More yellows though. I like that. Ooh. Yeah, see, you're all I'm gonna get punched in the face beefy. There you go. Oh, we got a blue Waller. Thank you. Thank you, blue Waller. Here we go. So I believe with Season 15 that this was the one where the act rewards were doubled. I think that's what I saw for this season. So that'll be helpful trying to farm that up a little bit quicker. I should have a full set of Tower Ashas. We've established that I'm a slacker. I will work harder. Gosh, it's been so many seasons since I've even played the mage. Like I said, this is kind of one of those where it's one of those games where I have usually Icy Veins riding shotgun to let me know which sets and full gear builds and talent builds and things like that. It won't work harder. Thank you. It's fantastic. There we go. No, she will, she'll get it if she gets it when she gets it. That's just kind of how that... But the good news is you're going to get a full set. You'll get at least one... Everybody gets one free one per season, so you'll at least have that. I don't know right now what that set is. See, this is the time that, again, I rely on Delthanor. See, I keep doing that. I'm trying to get better at it. I rely on Delthanor because he's a never-ending fountain of gaming information, so I count on him to know which set is free this season and what it does. He knows, I guarantee it. But he is traveling to Boston. He's always on the road for business. But hey, that's... Gotta pay the bills, man. Gotta do what you gotta do to pay the bills. There we go. That's enough punching me in the face. So I'm very slowly working on all the settings on my new Discord server. Trying to get everything in place. I've set up a... Yeah, well, I guess it's hidden. Hidden voice that I'm able to do roles on, so that when I have guests on stream, you know, when I get super popular and everybody wants to watch, I can assign only specific people to be on the voice on cam. So, but that's, you know, learning as I go. I love it. I haven't legitimately set up, gosh, a message forum and a message forum, and it was before it was even chats, probably since right when EasyBoard flipped to Yuku. Honestly, it's been a ridiculously long time. So, but I'm getting the hang of it. It's helpful that I'm in a few other Discord channels to kind of see how they do things and see what makes sense. So that's been helpful, trying to get that all configured. This half group, this should be enough to pop the Rift Guardian. Pretty much the first couple deaths, that should be enough because our bar's just full. Yep, there we are. Alright, we can attempt to kill a few of these side guys, but then we gotta get that Rift Guardian. I'm just tired of these things pelting me. There we go. We are not doing a whole lot of damage to him right now. There we go. Remember, if necessary, you can hit Q to do a health potion if you need to. But it's on a cooldown, so... Okay. I figured you had been. I figured you had remembered. Oh, that better be worth 2 levels. They better be worth 2 levels. So slow. This is so impressive. You should be in awe of our amazing skill. We're past half. We can do it. Stay strong. We can do it. We can do it. It's gonna be so much better when we actually have, you know, weapons. Oh, I should probably get out of the lightning, huh? You should probably get out of the lightning, huh? There you go. Ah, everybody out of the lightning. Nah, you're still in the lightning. What are you doing? Where are you running? He's still alive. There we go. Just off getting gold. I'm out. Peace. You got this. She just had to wait on a cooldown on her health pot. All right. 1 down. Give me that Leoric crown. Give me it. Yes. The queen. Yes. All right. Aha. Two-handed bow for your wizard friend. I don't know about that. I think that's it. All right, let's go ahead and go back to the town. Is that T? Yeah, town portal. Go ahead and town portal back. We can turn in the rift and go again. Hopefully with a little more gusto. But we'll see. Alright. Nope, I'm not going to turn in. I'm apparently just going to walk back in. There we go. Begin again. Diamond skin. Alright. There we go. Let's take a look. We got diamond skin. Alright, temporarily absorbing damage. That's what I have a barbarian for. I don't need that. Absorbing damage. That's her job. Magic missile, charged blast, increase the damage. Yes, thank you. Ray of Frost, cold blood reduces the channeling cost. Oh, arcane orb. Yes. Yes, with the arcane orb. All right. So, looks like you got a. I'm trying to remember how to zoom in. I don't know that I can zoom in. Yep, just gonna go ahead and throw that. Let's go ahead and break these down here. I'm gonna keep right clicking. There we go. All right, 8 levels. You ready for another one? I do not remember how to speed through the, I don't remember how to speed through the chat windows. The little, story. It's not clicking on it. I mean, I could just hit X, I suppose. Alright, she's all set. Once more into the breach. Once more into the breach. I'm confused. I thought she said she was ready. I don't understand what's happening. Why am I soloing? Where are you? And I'm trying to save her. I don't know what she's doing. She might be typing. There we go. Ah, get it. Get it. So these are the... Yeah. You know, I actually probably need... I should probably change the camera out so that they can actually see the chat, because that would be funny. It tells me to quit whining. Get out. Alright. Let's head up here. Let's go up the left side. Always go left, right? Isn't that the dungeon rule? Basic dungeon rule, always go left? Hello. Hello. I'm not getting in there. You go ahead. You have fun. I will lob arcane balls in there. There we go. And more. You got a yellow in here? Nope. Maybe I don't need the arcane orb just yet. Maybe I need to keep the frost ray. That's the problem with not playing in so long. I forget what I liked. And of course this was a rebirth character, because, well, just because. You know, I mean, it's, you know, I'm about to attempt to level the Lost Vikings again. Ryland's been playing some Heroes of the Storm recently, and rocking some Lost Vikings action, which, if I may say, is pretty entertaining to be a part of. I need more damage. I need a weapon. I probably could have just crafted one at the blacksmith. But I didn't really think of that. Until just now, when we're like just tiniest little bits. I may jump back. Ah, yes. Welcome, Monster Cat. Monster Cat Bot is back this evening. After a one-night hiatus. Ryland would be very interested to hear that I actually, on my own, spent about an hour playing my little blacksmith shop earlier today. I definitely did some more research on it and understand what I was doing with shields now. Shields are a bear, man. Yes, yep, I see the yellow. I want to try to get those guys off of you so that you can engage the yellow. But I made an axe, was able to chop down some trees, was able to make the shield part. By the time I put it all together, the guy left, but because it's like 4 or 5 different components in a shield. But I did play a little bit more, so I think that's a you know, after an inauspicious start to it, I like to think that that's the mark of, you know, something with a little bit of lasting power for me. If it's a pretty rough first night, but then I'll go ahead and give it another run the next day. I think it's worth the second look. So, not sure if I'll stream it just yet, but it at least made a little bit more sense once I kind of understood. Wave of Force. There we go. Because that was the thing that was upsetting me the most, was the shields, not understanding how to create the shields. Once I figured that out, I figured, you know, now I can handle most whatever in this game. You know, I still had to, you know, a lot of the YouTube videos were apparently from an earlier alpha build, so some of it looked different in those videos, but I think I started getting the hang of it. And no, I mean, I understood what you were saying last night. Nothing changes, you know, seeing it for the first time and just having no blinking idea what you're doing. Nothing can match that, so. Yeah, Monster Cat is working again. I think in the setup of the chatbot, he went away for a little bit, and then I had to go rejoin the Monster Cat channel. So he's here tonight. We'll see how long he stays, but he's here for now. There we go. Ah, I'm stuck on the stairs. Stuck on the stairs. Oh, I need more arcane power. That's the problem. There we go. Get off the stairs. Get off the roof. Get off the roof. I feel like I maybe need to change my camera around just a little bit. I got a whole lot of open space up above my head. And I kind of tilt it down a little bit, fill a little more of the camera. Everybody wants to see my Simon and Garfunkel Sound of Silence record in the background. Is that right? Yeah, yeah. There we go. Pool of Reflection. Let's get that sweet, sweet bonus XP. I need a weapon in the worst way. I may, after we kill these guys, I may jump back to town and craft something, because I mean, I'm like gumming these guys to death right now. I'm doing almost, I don't know if you've picked up a weapon yet, but I am not holding up my end at all. I freely admit that. See, those are the zingers you gotta drop in the in the Discord, not the Discord, the stream chat. She's out here saying, "No, I'm not." Although it might be delayed a little bit. That's true. You go ahead and do it here. I'll out myself. That's fine. It's going to be so much better when we can have her on voice too. I'm really looking forward to that. You know, we had a lot of conversations when we started discussing if we were going to do this, and you know, I hope that, I don't want to say I talked her into it, because I think she's always wanted to do this, but she's got a lot of talent in a lot of the stuff that she wants to do. And, you know, being a mom and she's a second grade teacher, being a mom, being a professional doesn't afford you a lot of time to do, you know, hobbies and side things that you want to do in life. And so I hope that this will be the outlet that she needs to get back into that kind of thing, because it's an unfortunate amount of talent to go to waste. So that is my hope. Alright, let's get in here. If we can hold pull for just a second, let's hold pull for just a moment. Yeah, see, I mean, I guess I could kind of... Can I even equip that? Yeah, I guess I can. So, I mean, I guess that'll hold me over. It'll hold me over for now. I'm mage with an axe. Alright. Mage with an axe. Let's go. Let's hop up here. I don't even know if that's gonna... Well, it seems to be helping some, so... Mage with an axe. That's what we're doing. That's right. Mage with an axe. I mean, I suppose that's true. There we go. Why don't you go ahead and pop up into the room here. Unless you're gear swapping. If you're gear swapping, then that's okay. I'm sorry, maybe I wasn't clear that we were cool to pull at that point. My apologies. Hey, level 10. Let me adjust just a second. There we go. Let's try that. It's a little bit better. All right. Let's go. It's funny, I moved it. I think it's in exactly the same place. Wait, okay, no problem. I'll just kind of, we'll just kill stuff in the area. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. No, we don't want diamond skin. Wave of Force is fine. Shock Pulse. Let me look at this. Explosive. Slain enemies explode and chill nearby enemies. I mean, that sounds cool, so let's take a look at it. Passive skill. Pretty sure we want Power Hungry. Yeah, we want Power Hungry. And, oops. Arcane Orb have anything yet? Ray of Frost does, though. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Arcane Orb. Alright, let's try Shock Pulse. Let's see what it's got. I think I like that. That's pretty good. I think I like that. Ah, there you go. Like that little backhand fling bodies thing. That was pretty sweet. I'm running away from a partner here. There we go. See what's down in the corner. Yeah, more bad guys. Shoot, shoot, shoot the bad guys. I got a yellow down here. Here we go. So I've been, you know, obviously I haven't been doing this too long. It hasn't even been, I don't even think it's been a week yet. I think it was about a week ago I did my first stream. I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of popping in a lot of Discord channels. A lot of the people I really enjoy following, I enjoy popping in their streams. A lot of them have Twitch kitten tags. And so I started looking into that a little bit, and I liked the Twitter page, and within like 10 minutes, maybe not even 10 minutes, there's an invite to a Discord channel. So I popped in. Man, it's extensive and expansive. All kinds of channels, all kinds of people talking about all kinds of stuff, but it wasn't. You know, it wasn't stupid nonsense. You know, it was... Oh, we got a goblin up here. Blood Thief. Let's get him. All in on the goblin. We need blood shards. Stat. So I started watching some of the stuff. I got into the Discord. And... You know, they have organized raids that they do. Like, you know, a few times a day. This is not about... This actually legitimately has nothing to do with me. Yeah, we stopped focus on the Blood Thief. That was my bad. So they all kind of gather up. They choose somebody with... And dude, I when I'm scrolling through the list of people that are in this channel, it takes forever to get through it. There's got to be just thousands of people in there. So they choose somebody, and then they all just basically go bombard their channel. The look on their faces and just the joy that they have, it's wonderful. I coach women's football, and a lot of why I do what I do is for a very similar kind of reaction, you know, just the look on someone's face when they accomplish something. And I know that a lot of these folks they have a dream of being able to do this full time for a living. And I mean, that's not where I'm at. You know, I'm not looking to play games 8 days or 8 hours a day, 5-6 days a week. I'm actually pretty happy with my career right now. But, you know, to just bring that level of joy to somebody who's in the grind and in the struggle, trying to, you know, reach their goals and accomplish something, and to get that kind of backing and support from people who, from what I can tell, their only motivation is just to try to help. It's wonderful. I really like it. So I highly recommend, if you're looking to kind of expand your streaming just a little bit, if you're looking to get around some folks, up your social game a little bit, check it out. Check it out. Go find them on Twitter. Twitch Kittens on Twitter. I think it's just at Twitch Kittens, I believe. And get in the Discord. Probably within a couple of days. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it tomorrow early because I'll be in the office, but we'll probably add a couple graphics here to directly send people to the Discord channel, because you get a really good vibe. You know, sometimes just your first impressions of something are just the best. And I can say that that's a wonderful first impression for me. So, just being able to kind of follow in. I'm a little annoyed at Twitch itself. Am I allowed to say that while I'm on Twitch? I'm not sure if I am. That when I go to a new channel, it pops an ad right away because I have my Amazon Prime doesn't block the ads anymore. And I can't seem to find a way to, frankly, I'd throw a few bucks to not get the ads. If that was an option. I'm not sure. I don't know that that's an option outside of subbing for the channels. And I love people doing what they do. I can't afford $5 a channel 5 times a day, every day for a month. That's just not in the cards. I don't know. I mean, I didn't play the Mega Millions. I still got a chance at Powerball, I think. So who knows? Maybe I could do that. Right now, it's not in the cards. So I just wish there was a way, because you miss the initial, as soon as the chat starts getting flooded, you miss their initial, oh my gosh, what's happening? And that's kind of the best part. You know, just as it dawns on them that, you know, here come all these people. Here come all these people dropping follows and coming in your channels and things like that. So, and I've been able to get in on like 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5. Got a couple new follows out of it. It's good stuff. So this one feels like it's going a little slower. I mean, I feel like I'm doing enough damage, but this rift just feels like it's going a bit slower this time. I'm not sure if I'm just maybe not using all of the abilities that I could be. It's probably my fault. You could feel free. She says, "Yup. You can feel free to contribute something of a little more significance than bagging on me if you like. It's up to you. I mean, you know how I can be all super all super supportive and all that," and she's like, "Yeah, no, you suck." I'll remember that. I'll remember that when I'm modding her channel. I'll keep that in mind. All the embarrassing clips. Clip all the clips. Alright, let's head up here. was watching Zyphira. She's another one I highly recommend. Ha, she says she's not worried that I would forget to turn on video on demand. How dare you? How dare you, ma'am? But I was watching Zyphira. It's XYPHERRA in the morning. She's a West Coast player. She tends to stream before she goes to work. She was playing Doom this morning. Not the old school. Yeah, apparently it's like a new one. That was a wicked looking game. It seems like a lot of folks are doing the hopped on the Call of Duty train. Still on the... I can't get down there, by the way. I'm blockaded by 2 blues, so I'm trying to kill them. So until I kill them, I can't get down there. But she was playing that, and that looked like a very, very cool game. And so I may take a peek at it. I'm not very good at those kinds of games, but as I've mentioned, if there's any interest in a game, if it's something I gotta buy, it might not be something I can do right away, but I'm always up for suggestions on things to play. I think this is probably 5th game I've done out of about 8 streams, so definitely up for mixing it up and trying different games for sure. The Discord channel will probably get posted late tomorrow. I think I've swept through and configured it as much as I want to, so I'll pop a note on that down below in the channel description on the channel panels. And yeah, go ahead and pop on in, say hey, and all that stuff. It's a pretty small group right now. But, they all start small, right? Every one of them starts small, and I dive headfirst into a saturated market. So, feel free to pop in and say hey and hang out and chat. We'd love to have you. Like I said, we'll have the channel available on the panels on Twitch here probably tomorrow. Late tomorrow when I get home from work. All right. Let's freeze the group here. There we go. Let's pop up here. Receive twice as many bounty cash bags. Yeah, that's the event buff. Yeah. So I guess that's at the end, once you complete all five bounties for an act, that you just get bonus, which is great. That's wonderful. I don't have to farm them as much. The dead ends. The dead ends are real. Let's take a look at where we're at. Let's go up here. Nope. We're gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning. Alright, we're gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning because we've opened up all of this, and there's nowhere. Well, I guess it's not the beginning, but it's up here to the northeast. Let's pop up there. Wait a sec for you to catch up. Well, wait a second. Can't even tell if that pauses while I'm tabbed out or not. I think it might. I am not for sure if it's... Yeah, it actually looks like it does. What I think I might have to do then is go like full screen windowed or something like that. Nope, 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 not this way. Not this way. All the way northeast. I'm sitting here following you. I don't know why I'm following you. Here we go. Yeah, thank you everybody who's in on the chat tonight. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. If you have a Twitch account, feel free to log in, drop a message, and say hey. You can chat with me over here. Layrenna's also on the text chat tonight, so we can't quite get her on headset just yet. But she's on the stream chat if you'd like to ask anything, mention anything. And if you don't have a Twitch account and you're just kind of hanging out watching, I appreciate you being here. 5 kills with Vikings on Elite. Well, look at you. I think you got the hang of it. Level 12. Yeah, I think you got the hang of it just fine. All right. Arcane Torrent. Yes, I think I like that. I'm trying to remember if I like Arcane Torrent. We'll find out in a bit. I see some yellow down here. There we go, there we go. Oh, we got a blue adding in. Time to use abilities, and many of them. Many demons left side. Oh, my orb just sailed right over their head. That's not very helpful, is it? There we go. Come on now. Keep right-clicking and I've got no mana. No mana. There we go. Crumble. Crumble before us. Alright, 1 or 2 more of these guys and that should pop the Guardian. There we go. The Guardian is right here. Was off around the corner and then it moved here. There we go. Says they're so much fun to play now. Did they update something with a patch today? I know today was patch day. I didn't know if Lost Vikings specifically got a call out on the patch or not. Again, I wouldn't know the difference. I don't know that I've played them once. I am eating that middle fireball just about every time. Just about every time. Back here. Get back here, punk. Oh, you got punted. YouTube is down. I don't think that's possible. I haven't heard any civil alert warnings. That seems kind of crazy. Should I be in my bunker right now? We probably don't want to be in that. Pro tip, don't be in the ground funk. Pro tip. Ah, come on. Pull it together. Pull it together, Meiji. Come on. You can do it. No, you can't. Pull it together. Get out of the junk. I'll read that in just a second there, Rylan. Says YouTube is experiencing a major outage. Users across the world started to notice that the video services, sites, and mobile apps were down around 9:20 p.m. Eastern, and everything remains inaccessible more than half an hour later. YouTube TV is also affected by the service disruption. That's crazy. Yeah, that is wild. Let me check on Facebook here real quick, see if anything of significance or substance here. I don't have a couple of news sites and stuff that I tend to follow on, see if there's any more information or if it's just a thing. Looks like it's just a thing. All right, let's head back to town. That's unfortunate. I think I want to figure out a new camera angle so that I can actually show my shirt. I don't know. It seems silly. Let's see, I got my super cool Central Michigan shirt on today. Alright, let's turn in. Are you in town? You're in town. I see ya. Why don't I remember what the little speed up key is? Energy Twistar. It's a tornado. Alright, let's find some upgrades. One hand wizard wand. Yes, please. Yes, please. Well, there we go. Another one-hand wand. Thank you. Alright. Let's get some new gloves. New belt. New hands. Although this doesn't really matter too much at this level. Ooh. Like that. Basically just anything that gives me damage. Any damage will do. Break them down. Let's get that 6 gold repair in. Let's drop this in the stash. And let's see. Where am I at? That's a good bit more damage. You let me know when you're ready for another and I'll go ahead and pop the rift. We're at about 10:30 right now, so I expect we're going to go no more than another half hour. So it might only be one more rift for tonight. We'll see how long it takes us. But I don't necessarily anticipate many more than just one more. Okay, here we go. That's a big old bummer. I have YouTube TV. But we have that instead of cable. I guess I'm heartbroken that I'm gonna. They better have recorded my wrestling. Dang it! If they didn't record SmackDown, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna write a letter to my congressman. Hang on just a second here. Let me check this. Spectra. I think I like Spectral Blade. Out shards of ice that explode. I think I actually like that better. Let's go with that. I think I'm gonna go ice, ice, ice. Let's do lots of ice. Such ice. Such ice. Oh, you got me in combat. such ice. Many freeze. Like that. I like that. Many freeze. Go many freeze. Alright, let's get Shatter. And you know what? I kind of like the Tornado. Yeah, we're going to go Tornado. Alright, heads up. I have a Tornado now. I'm going to do that too. Alright, it looks like you're fighting something. Looks like it needs a Tornado. Oh, I remember why I never used the Tornado, because I have really no control on it. So we're going back to Wave of Force. Ryland's asking about, and you may have seen it, about your build, about what kind of abilities and stuff you might be going for. I'll cover you. I'll cover you while you answer. Oh, little peons. There we go. She says she's more of a rush in and beat the crap out of things kind of person, which I completely agree with. I mean, solid reasons to go barbarian. Why did you pick? Well, yeah, no, it's supporting your choice. I'm trying to provide a little bit for the video on demand, because I don't have the chat on screen for the YouTube videos afterwards. I don't want to do that necessarily, at least not yet. I had thought about doing kind of a little picture-in-picture, window-in-window kind of overlay. So I could have the chat on the screen, but maybe. She says anything that allows her to stun, smack a few things, heal up, and continue that cycle. She is a Diablo meathead. I pick things up and put them down. I mean, she basically is it's pretty straightforward. She's either doing one of two things. She's either taking a giant cudgel and smashing you in the face, or she's sneaking around and stabbing you when you're not looking. That's pretty much it. Now, she is one of the old school EverQuest crew as well, and she used to play a warrior back then, so she was more of the taking the punch, run into the fight, hope you're ready because I'm diving in kind of player. That was many moons ago. Actually reactivated of sorts my EverQuest account yesterday, just long enough to visit my old friends, to get some pictures of the old crew. I realized I didn't have any screenshots saved anymore because I think they were on a hard drive of a computer before the computer that's sitting on the side desk. So I wanted to at least get, something, a little something, just to kind of give some context and background on what Clan Silverwind actually is and what it means. I'm sure that a lot of us old school gamers that have been playing multiple games over a large number of years have certain character names that they like to recycle, character kind of tropes. Like I have a Raynick in every game. My Raynick in every game is a spellcaster. If it's a magician, it's a magician, regardless of, the EverQuest magician had a constant pet. But then when I would play, what's a good example? Maybe Guild Wars 2. I can't remember I think there was a magician, but it was like a totally different kind of class. So sometimes it's a magician, sometimes it's a wizard. EverQuest had both. The magician was the pet class, and the not necessarily support, but that was a game where you could. It's just like in WoW. You make the food, you make the drinks, you do. I could do the summons. I could do that kind of stuff. So I brought more utility, and the wizards were if you needed a teleport and you needed crap blown up fast. That was their job. But I have that Raynick character in every game. I mean, this is... They didn't even allow me to spell it like normal, so technically this character is Raenyc, because I have a Raynick in every game. I have a Raynick in every game. I usually have a Shalia in every game. That's usually my healer. That was my complete heal rotation healer back in the day. Gotta hit that cam. Gotta get that counter set up. So if I'm playing a Shalia, that's a healer. Here I believe I have a couple of Shalia priests. So yeah, I would imagine that's a pretty common thing to have, recycle names from game to game. It went from Ultima Online 2002, 2004 to WoW 04 to 12. Been clean off and on since then. Yeah. I had a choice when WoW came out, because WoW came out, it was either a week before or a week after. I believe it was a week after EverQuest 2 came out. And for a while there, I wasn't sure where I was going to end up. We still had a group that was staying in EverQuest 1. We had a group that was full moved on to WoW. I was in the betas for both EQ2 and WoW. And so we had choices to make at that time, and unfortunately that was kind of one of the big splits. We knew a lot of people in EverQuest, and that was when people had to draw up sides, and the group got fractured really, and some folks never played with again. So that was kind of the first big breakup. I almost went we're having, apparently there's YouTube issues all across the whole system right now. So but I enjoyed EQ2. I thought the combat system was really cool. I thought it was neat how you could do a spell, and your spell would put a marker of sorts on the thing you were fighting that would maybe open up an ability for somebody else in the group. Maybe your fireball would activate the monk's crescent kick or something like, it's not exactly that, but something along those lines. One ability would open up, so you'd be chaining not just with yourself, but with the people in your group. I thought that was awesome. But between laggy launch servers, the fewest people of my gaming group went to EQ2. WoW eventually won out. I mean, WoW was pretty smooth. I was pretty happy with it. I think that's I don't recall the exact name, if it was Synergies or what exactly it was. I really enjoyed that because it you know, EQ was target, and I mean, I could just sit and target something and literally hit 1 1 1 1 1 all over, you know, especially when I was in a heal rotation. There was nothing to that. You would look at the wall because you were trying to prevent system lag. So I wouldn't even see the fights. I just have to wait for my name to pop up in a chat server talking about, oh, it's my turn to cast a complete heal. Nah, I'm not interested in that. So when EQ2 came out, it had all this cool combat system. I said, man, this is where it's at. But WoW just won my heart. So here we are. However many years, what are we? 11, 12 years later? 2000, no, longer than that. Was it 04 or 06? Can't recall precisely when WoW came out, if it was 04 or 06. Only recently tried EQY. EverQuest has not aged well. It has absolutely not aged well. When I popped in, it was still, you know, if I were to ever play it again, I would use 04. Yep. I frankly would use the pre-Luklin models. They put updated graphics in, and I don't know, it just never looked right. But so I couldn't even play the game anymore if I wanted to. Back when I was there, back in the day, you couldn't play single player. It's once you got past a certain level, you grouped or you did nothing. Now you can hire adventure companions, and now you can actually do things by yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I enjoy that aspect of WoW, that I can do meaningful things solo. It just wasn't really an option in EverQuest. If you wanted to do big raiding, if you wanted to get in the plains, to be a plains ready, Plane of Fear, Plane of Hate, all of those, if you wanted to be a plains ready, you couldn't play solo. I mean, that game very early on was, the fun was almost out of the accomplishments that you achieved in spite of what the game offered, if that makes sense. It's like the game itself graphically wasn't that great. Quest structure wasn't that great. But for a lot of us, that's the first game we played. And it was the first time you ever had experience with people literally all over the world playing the same game at the same time. And so you put up with it. Now, there wasn't, you could say, yes, Dark Age of Camelot, yes, Ultima Online, yes, there were some alternatives. But for the most part, if you were an EQ player, you were an EQ player. And you put up with it. It's horrible to say that about a game. Oh, I just dealt with it. You put up with it because you cared about the people. You know, it was a good thing to be a part of. It was a good thing to hang out and talk about stuff. Early on, it was still, you know, it was full role play. I mean, I still owe the story about the Rhaenyra and Delphinor wedding in EverQuest. I still owe that story, but back when, you know, it was all you were your character. You know, it's not like now when everybody's on voice chat and everybody, you know, gets to know everybody, and you know, you really held close the idea of you are your character, and that's as far as it goes. You know, I found out years after the fact. Let's go ahead and I don't know that. No, let's go to the Northeast. I found out years after the fact that somebody who is now a very close friend of mine used to live not even a half hour from where I lived before I went to college. And we never met up because at the time we didn't talk about outside the game. It wasn't a part of what we did. We were characters in the game. We were confined to the game. And when you logged out of the game, that was it. It broke down over time. You know, you get to know people over time, and you get curious about, you know, what people are really like. And yeah, we found out after the fact we lived a half hour apart, and then she ended up moving to Wisconsin. So, you know, it is what it is. But she's also one that I'm still friends with after 20 years. Because we have that, it's almost like a shared experience. Like when you go through high school with somebody and everything that you deal with there. You know, not all parts of high school in and of itself are super fun and things that you're going to remember fondly, but you know, you'll have a small group of people that you'll bond with and you'll be friends with, and you know, forever, and you have that shared experience of growing up. That's what we did in EverQuest. We had a shared experience growing up in the concept of online gaming. Rylan says, who moves to Wisconsin? I don't, you know, I don't know that anybody does willingly. I don't know. I don't want to offend any Wisconsin viewers. The Wisconsin is a hearty place. I think she grew up there, and then she moved to Michigan, and then moved back to Wisconsin, and kind of she's back in Wisconsin now. So went and saw her maybe, gosh, how long ago was it now? A couple years ago? Too long. I need to get out there again. The lovers of cheese. Yes, it's almost like part of the welcome pack is a small one of those small containers of cheese curds. It's kind of standard issue once you hit the border. Here we go. You know what, I haven't looked at my stuff recently to see if I got any upgrades. Let's kill this stuff on the bridge, and then let's take a look at that. Unless you've already been doing that, I'm not sure. Layrenna hasn't typed a whole lot. She's running. She's working. I want to suggest she's not working here. But there we go. Let's get that wand. I like that. Let's get those boots. A ring is so pretty. There we go. Nothing. You're good. Let's go. She says, what now? Nah, we're good. It's okay. I just hadn't heard from you in a little bit. That's all. I hadn't seen you type or anything in a little bit. That's all. Rylan says, if you want to see some pretty dice, check out Lucky Hand Dice on Facebook. I'll check that out. Layrenna is a dice fan. She is definitely interested in that kind of stuff. I'll tell you what, when we were away at our weekend trip, we stopped in a bead shop to start getting her stuff for her streams. They had the heaviest set at one of the beads. Then the decorations that they had was like, I don't know what they were made out of, if it was brass or whatever, but it was like solid dice. And they were heavy and thick. I almost got a couple of them, but opted out of it. Sure it was. That was absolutely at the bead shop. That was in the tray by the door. They had some there. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, nope. Got out of the explosion. But I'm still probably gonna die. Probably gonna die because of these stupid little guys. Ha! Yes! 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 That was at the jerky shop where I got my keys. You're thinking of a different set of dice. They had some too, but there was some super heavy ones at the bead shop as well. Anything about a jerky shop? Yeah, we had, we got, yes. And it was a wild game jerky shop. Would you like some pork and alligator maple honey jerky? Because they had it. Would you like some teriyaki elk jerky? Because they had it. We ended up getting cherry flavored summer sausage. So that's a big thing in Michigan is the cherries. It's Traverse City cherries and just anywhere up north. Did they have kangaroo? I seem to think that they did. I want to say that they had kangaroo jerky. Layrenna will have to say in the chat if she remembers. But I swear, I know they had alligator. I'm pretty sure they had kangaroo there. I was scared. I wasn't having it. I'm not that much. I mean, I'm meat eater all the way, but that's a little too, yeah, I don't know. It's a little too off the path for me. But they had, yeah, just all lots of stores, lots of neat, different kind of shops. You know, we came home with some cherry salsa and lots of good little local things. I like doing that. I like being able to shop Michigan stores whenever I can. Just 'cause. There's a burger place here called Off the Hoof with exotic meat burger. I've seen some places like that. The names are escaping me right now as far as around here. But yeah, about the farthest I will go is venison. You know, we'll do that back when my dad used to hunt a lot more than he does now. He also has a aunt, I believe, aunt and uncle that own a farm in mid-Michigan that they would raise and process cows, and they would mix with buffalo meat. That's pretty good. That's not bad. But that's about it. That's about as far as I'll go. I think Layrenna's checking her gear. I don't want to run too far up ahead here. Off the Hoof. I mean, that's a pretty good name too. That's a solid store name. I like that. All right. Are you just checking gear right now? Look at all the sparkles, all the icicles coming off me. Look at them all. They're so pretty. I mean, if you're hitting somebody with the business end of what looks like a glowing dagger, I mean, you have to properly match. I mean, you can't clash in a dungeon. I'm going to march ahead. And if I get into any yellows, I will run scared back to you. I'll wait on the pool. I'll wait on the chest because I want to make sure you get those. And here come the yellers. here come the yellers. Oh, so many little wasps. I hate them. I hate them. Like, I can't even leave them alive. Because if I leave them alive, they're just going to throw these little punks everywhere. Oh, gosh, and they explode, too. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my god. Day's on fire. Alright, well, you're close, so I can hit that chest now. You know, after we kill the yellow thing. After we kill the yellow thing. There we go. Check something here just real quick. Okay, yeah, that's not really going to help me too much, so I want to leave that there. Just taking a look at a couple of things to be able to get a better idea of when I'm going to be able to see things on stream. I want to see my windows. 15, alright. Making progress. Slow and steady progress, but progress nonetheless. We got a chest over here. Here we go. Wow. It's awful recovery. I'll take a little bit there. I'll take a little bit there. That looks good. Alright, let's head in. Number 2. Path number 2. She's making a dramatic entrance. Oh, there we go. Not that I need to accessorize, is that I have to make sure my blade is sharp and my shield is solid. See? There's my tank right there. There's my tank. Ready to do work. Let the mage throw the ice. You go up there and smack him in the face. What do we got here? Oh, run shrine. There we go, there we go. Got a nice group. I don't think we have any elites in here. There we go. More Moon Clan. More Moon Clan. Oh, I see the yellow. He's all up in your business. So I've been telling, has anyone died yet? I got close. I got real close. I definitely believe that this would warrant bumping up the difficulty. 2. Oh, have you died twice? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay, yeah, Layrenna has died twice. I haven't ate it yet. I got super close that last big pull, but managed to run around enough to refresh my potion. But I've been telling her that she needs to... Oh, it's because she was typing. Ha! So it's your fault. So it's Ryland's fault. I've been telling her to get Heroes of the Storm ready so that she could kind of saddle up with us in there too. Have a cool big, either a full 5-person group or we'll go 4 and, you know, maybe grab a viewer once we start getting some viewers. That could be fun. Now that I know how I can assign and take away roles for the, in certain chat channels in the Discord, I can do stuff like that. I got some neat things in mind that I'd like to do over time. I don't know. I don't know that it's necessarily healthy. I'm thinking about it just a lot. Just different ways and things I can do. So I think this is super fun. Got a stream idea for Diablo 3. You need 4 people, Torment 1, hardcore play until everyone dies. That could be interesting. Admittedly, I haven't played hardcore mode, but I'm not against it. I am definitely not against the thought. Starting at level 1 feels a little scary, only knowing how slow it was us even getting started tonight on hard. But that's a challenge I could get behind. That might be interesting. That might happen. Alright, let's check this down here. See, I like that. You can be my idea guy. I like that. What do you think about that, Layren? Layrenna. Layrenna. Go, she may not have been paying attention. We start with a full group of 4 on Torment 1 on hardcore play. Hardcore play, once you die, it's over. There is no respawning. And see how far we can get. I think it could be as a... I sort of feel like that first elite pack at level 1 would just wreck our face. Because, I mean, then not only is it normal hard, but it's... or normal Torment 1, but it's 4 people worth of Torment 1. Like, I sort of feel like whoever was playing the warrior would just go in black. I understand that's probably the point is, you know, you got to be careful with your pulls and maybe don't engage every fight. I have to imagine the levels would just fly. Because I know that's part of kind of what's slowing us down a bit here is with it being hard, we're getting a little bit of a bonus, but not much of one. That could be a fun little challenge. Let me think on that. Let me see how I want to structure that. That's basically it. No Leroy's. Absolutely. I mean, you have to examine and assess every pull. Alright, this should do it. Nope. Like one more. One more small group. Or one more group of 12. That works too. Either or. Speaking of Leroy's. Let me run into range just in time to get hit by the spike. I hope that's okay. Oh, come on now. I have my shield up. Alright, I guess I'm tanking. I guess I'm tanking this one. Ow, come on. I wasn't even close. Come on now. Where are you even at? That's part of the problem. You're not even with me. come on. I think she's kiting. Almost got him. Almost got him. I'm starting to wonder if these guys are just respawning. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Ugh. It's exhausting. Exhausting. Well, we got, what is that? 16? Yeah. That's not too bad. Let's go and check our gear here. I guess I could go two-hand magic staff. That's a pretty substantial jump. So I guess I'll do that for now. You carry your weight in these fights. Hey. Listen. With your words. I just put a strength ring in. Now I'm ready. My strength and my dex ring. Now I'm cooking with gas. Now we're ready. But it's going to have to wait for next time. It is 11 o'clock. Which means it is going to be time for us. We're using electric. Listen. Maybe I don't want her on the voice. What do you think? Maybe I don't actually want her on there. I do, but maybe I don't. Alright. I think this is probably where we're going to pack it in for tonight. Got a decent start. Almost 17 levels. It's not too bad. We'll go ahead and park these two and pick them up another night. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for tonight. Once YouTube is done being broken, I'm going to go ahead and put this video up there. She wouldn't dive. She didn't have to type. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. And I sort of think that I should have done a better setup out here so that maybe she could have sat with me on the one camera since we don't have her. Eventually she'll have her, have her setup, have her camera, or have her channel and all that. I don't know how much she's going to game on camera by herself necessarily. It's up to her, really. But at any rate, once YouTube's back up and running, we'll go ahead and upload this video there. Go ahead and pop over to my Twitch at RainixCSW. For announcements and just general sharing and posts and general merriment. I'll be back on tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. I don't know what I'm playing yet. Not sure. I thought about doing a little bit more WoW with... I could set her up in the bottom right corner with a camera. It like double input. I thought about that. I thought about like 2 camera inputs. I don't know how hard of a setup that is. So, I want her to eventually have, because she's going to have her own channel. She's going to have her own followers. And I want to have a kind of a multi-stream sort of setup working there. But we'll see. We've got options. We've got options and we've got time. So, yeah, she says your laptop does have a camera, but I don't think it's a good enough one for us to use. We can get another one of these decent Logitechs for like $40-50, so we would go that route. But at any rate, thanks for stopping in. And again, I know it was kind of an impromptu stream, it's just kind of a short one, but I said I was going to play anyway, so I'll go ahead and throw it out there. That's about it. So if you want to, thanks again for stopping by. If you're watching not logged into Twitch, go ahead, make an account, drop a follow, send a message. And I will see you all at about 8 o'clock Eastern. So thanks again for watching, and we will catch you tomorrow night.